Massive game up now for Manchester United. FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea. Now, it's win or bust for Manchester United in terms of this. Win the game and we've got a chance, a 50-50 chance then of winning a final on a given day. It's most likely going to be Manchester City in the final, but you never know, it could be Arsenal. Sometimes they pull one of them results out the bag, and they've done that last time in the FA Cup when they played Manchester City in the semi-final, so I can't rule Arsenal out. So this is a massive game. If we get through, whoever we get on our day, we can beat them teams. We know we can. We've beat Manchester City before this season. We haven't beat Arsenal, but Arsenal are beatable. Chelsea were beaten a number of times this season as well. So this FA Cup is up for grabs. Any four of these teams, in my opinion, could win this competition. All four of these teams have won it in the last 4 seasons, I believe. So, great chance, great opportunity. The biggest opportunity to win a trophy, because we're one game away from the final. So, the Europa League, we've still got games to play, and we don't know what's going to happen there. So, got to go with a strong team in this game. He will rotate. It is obvious that Solskjaer will rotate. He didn't rotate enough against Crystal Palace to not need to rotate in this one. We need to go with a strong team, but he's going to rotate. I believe. I believe that some of the players that haven't been rotated will probably get. There'll probably be 1 or 2 changes, at least more so than in the other game. Different players anyway. There is a chance that he could go with a back 3 in this game, but with the options that we've got at the moment, with Luke Shaw injured, and that I'm not too sure if he's going to go with that back 3. If he does, it would have to be Bay, Lindelof and Maguire as the centre backs, and then probably Dalot and Wan-Bissaka as the 2 to make it the 5. But I've got my doubts whether he's going to go for that. I think he will go for the back 4, because there is no Luke there. That would what he'd have to do if he was going to do that, because probably there's no Luke Shaw. But if he goes for the back 4, I think it's going to be Bay and Lindelof with Dalot and with Wan-Bissaka. I've got a feeling that probably Lindelof will be the one to get rested for this game in the back 4. I don't know, but that's my thoughts. If we go with the back 4 or if we go with the back 3, then Bay will come in as well. Midfield's going to be interesting. We haven't seen enough of Fred lately. I believe probably Fred will come into the fold in this game. It will probably be with Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. That is something that I could see happening. But he could then again go with Matic again. But Matic has played a lot of football lately. He didn't start that game against Palace, but I'm not too sure he's going to come back into the fold or not. And the forward line is going to be Martial, Rashford and James, in my opinion. James didn't feature in that game against Crystal Palace, so will probably start this game. Greenwood's looked a little bit off in the last 2 games. There was rumours that he was not going to be fit enough to play against Palace. Only lasted 60 minutes, so I believe that he probably will come out. Now, we have got some other options. We've got, obviously, Lingard come on in his place against Crystal Palace, but I think he'll probably go for Dan James. For me, Dan James would be the better option. Lingard hasn't proved himself at all this season. Neither has Pereira. So it's one either or that will end up on the substitutes bench probably again. And to be honest, both of them will probably leave Manchester United in the summer, or definitely at least one will. The other option we could do is bringing Odion Ighalo in instead of either Anthony Martial or someone else make way, and Anthony Martial goes out to the right or the left. But I'm not too sure that that's going to happen in this game. It depends how serious he wants to take this FA Cup. But to me, it is the best chance at this moment in time of winning silverware. We might win the Europa League and lose this, get knocked out of this. But at the moment in time, we're further in this competition, so you've got to say it's your best opportunity to win a trophy, and you've just got to concentrate on the game that's at stake. And obviously we've got another game coming up thick and fast with West Ham coming up in the league, but we've got to concentrate on trying to get to this final, because this would be massive if Solskjaer could get to his first final in his first full season at Manchester United. And what better way would it be to beat their Manx in Man City in the final? That really would be. It would really put his name up there, wouldn't it, in this season? After all the shit that Solskjaer has got, it would turn a few heads for pundits and fans alike. I'm sure it would. It wouldn't no way, shape or form turn some people that are completely against Solskjaer being Manchester United manager, or don't think he's up to the job. It wouldn't turn them completely on its head, and people would be thinking he's the new Fergie, but it would still make people think about what he's done in recent months. I mean, I think 19 games unbeaten now, so that is massive. And yeah, okay, we haven't gone anywhere in the league. We're fifth in the league, and we're not in the Champions League yet, but we're still making progress now. So you've got to be happy with that. Chelsea are going to cause us a lot of problems, but we've beaten them. We've beaten them every time we've played them this season. What is it? 3 times we've beaten them, twice at the Bridge and once at home. So we know what it takes to beat Chelsea. I mean, we've really got to get out their defence. I mean, whoever's starting at centre back and full back, I mean, they are dreadful. Even from the back four to the goalkeeper, they can be got at. And even Crystal Palace scored 2 goals against them just over a week or so ago. I mean, you look at Sheffield United, put 3 past them. They are a beatable team, definitely a beatable team. There's no N'Golo Kante. A lot of fans were criticising him earlier in the season for his form. And, you know, he's been a very, very good player as Kante for Chelsea and for Leicester as well. So he's still a miss for me. But they've got a lot of threat going forward with the likes of Pulisic, with Giroud, Abraham, Willian. They've got players that can hurt Manchester United in that front forward line. But it's at the back that I feel Manchester United could get out. The Kepa in goal just doesn't give me any confidence that he's gonna be the long-term goalkeeper for Chelsea. You've got, okay, Rudiger is probably their best centre half, but then there's been criticism from Christensen. He's probably just not good enough to be starting week in, week out for Chelsea. And Mason Mount's gone a little bit off the ball recently, so there is some concerns there for Chelsea, and we could definitely get at their team. And obviously Ross Barkley, he blows hot and cold. Some weeks he's good, some weeks he's shit. So, you know, I mean, I'm not going into this with absolute bags of confidence and saying we're definitely going to nail on win this tie, but I do think that Manchester United probably on the basis of form would be going in as slight favourites, but that doesn't mean anything going into this game, because Manchester United have fucked up a lot of FA Cup ties over the years, and we've only won 1 FA Cup in absolutely donkey's years since about 2003 or something like that. So it's not going to be easy for Manchester United to get through, and then whoever we get in the final, one of our big rivals in the final as well. So, but what a way to win an FA Cup. If you're going to win an FA Cup, you want to go out there and absolutely do Chelsea, and then do either fucking Arsenal or City. I mean, them two, I absolutely hate them two cunts, Man City and Arsenal, and it wouldn't give me no greater pleasure than to beat one of them two fuckers in the final. It really wouldn't. And I'm going to put my neck on the line in this semi-final and say Manchester United get through 2-1. We scrape through the tie, just get through to the final, but by hook or by crook. And I don't give a fuck if that is the case. I just want Manchester United to get through to that FA Cup final, another tie at Wembley, and to go and smash either Arsenal or Manchester City. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're watching this on Facebook, please do share the video, and if you're not, please head over to All Things Man United on YouTube, subscribe there, like the video, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.